Okay, so we're going to continue. I forgot a few of the things with the turquoise mid-century look, and one of the and you know, we always try to highlight some of the items that are in the present line, you know, and highlight them for you as just a reminder. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about these things. And so you can do more of that yourself. We're just picking a few things. So when you go back through the catalog, please, you know, please be sure. And mention the things that you think go. But we have our head here. Okay, looks wonderful with flowers in there as the hair, and again all the details. And this is sold very well. We also have our fish here, and you'll notice all of the inconsistencies. I love them. They're charming. They show that it's not just popped out of a mold. You know, we have again the dots on the bottom to keep it safe on the table, and it looks like an old piece that you dug out or found at the antique market. A new item this season are our fish plates, and you can see these are, I guess, maybe 13 inches long or something like that, Holly. And what I love about them, and this is all, again, this is all hand carved. I mean, it's hard for me to show that, but I can feel this surface all uneven, showing the fish. And also notice the color. This is like a turquoise, and then there's a burnish on it. And what that's doing is it gives it a depth. And this is not just like a flat one-color piece of ceramic. There's a tremendous amount of depth to it. The bottom of them are just colored brown, and you'll see that there. But we're sorting these, lots of different functions for them. And I think as in the kitchen, as a spoon rest, or just out for change, or an olive platter, or things like that. These are great for. We're going to go on to another color palette, which is again more of our mustard and yellows. You know, I must say on this category, on this color, it's been disappointing for us. I see so much yellow in the marketplace and in homes and in design magazines, and I wish we picked up on it more, because I really think that it's a fantastic color, and something that we should probably try to point out as something very good. I just want to show you the difference here. We have two pieces that are done in yellow, and it will vary. So, you know, some of them will come in lighter, some of them may come in darker. So you just have to sell this color range of yellow. Again, that's really saying, you know, that these are, you know, hand done. And so we have two containers here that we're talking about that all have this hand-thrown effect to it. Okay, and wow, this is really heavy. So this is really showing you, let's see, can I show them the bottom? It's always good just to see, okay, and the felt on the bottom really helps it. Okay, whoop. And again, you want to go inside here for a minute? And we can show them everyone what's inside. It's just a black finish, simple wash, dark wash inside. And this one, I was surprised because it's glazed inside. Beautifully white glaze, so that's just a nice, you know, feeling to it. They're beautiful pieces. And the third piece, you know, actually this one, you know, I fall in love with the product every time I go to a showroom and see it. And this could be one of my favorites. This has all this three-dimensional detail. I think I'm really going to get one of these to take home, because it really is absolutely gorgeous. And you can see the size. Back off a little bit, Holly, so that you can just see. I'm standing here, and you can just get a feeling about how these three pieces. These are nice, large, generous pieces. Okay, this actually has an interesting. The top is white, and then the inside is black, and the bottom, I'll just give you guys a feeling about it, is white. So, so you just get, each piece is just done a little differently, but this is just a gorgeous, the skill set it takes to carve consistently all of these designs is just wonderful. So we're excited to be able to present some new pieces. As I mentioned earlier, we also like to highlight to you some steady pieces that, you know, they're in the line, current line pieces, and this is that stool, the lattice, and each one of these holes is cut, and then we bake. The challenge here, just so you know, is that when we bake at the high temperature, when you have so many holes, the structure begins to break down. So if the oven is too hot and if it's not composed properly, we won't end up with a product. There'll be structure failures, and then it just gets thrown away. So all of the money spent to prepare it and bake the item gets thrown away. I love these new containers in front, the glass studio vases. Okay, and these are all hand-blown glass. Okay, and done in a really rich color, which is just magnificent. I'm hoping you guys can all appreciate the color through the video. This is all done as part of the mold. These are all bubbles that are carved into the mold and then reproduced here. Even the top, the way it's rolled on top, makes a nice effect. And let's hold these up so everyone can just see about the size of them. Now we're doing them in two colors. We're doing them in the yellow, and then we have the acid green here, which also looks fantastic. And it's so simple. Look at these tulips. We just have, just tulips from the supermarket here or from the local florist, and it's just very simple to arrange, and they look just great in there. So as a group of 4 in a store, it looks really wonderful. And you can see here. Just notice also this is solid and this is clear. That's part of what we're doing here. For me, it makes it more, again, like a glass studio, which is the name, or art glass. So there's a milkiness to it, and then there's a clear to it, and that will happen in just varying ways. I want you to just
It'll be
see.
different on each piece.
So here we have, this one's about 1 inch up, and this one's about 3 inches up, so it will vary. So just be sure to communicate with customers. We really love it when customers are satisfied and clear about what's coming. Then a cute little item that one of our vendors was making. Owls still sell really well, and what a better place to to have is a pencil box or just a container with owls on it. This is just very simple. It's white on the inside and also white on the bottom. We're doing this in 4 different colors, assorted, and we just think this is just one of those cute items that you can do really well with in your gift stores. We're going to come. You want to do that next, Holly? Mm-hmm. Come back down here. I'm going to try to stay in some type of order. So come over here. We're going to do over and talk about this, which is on a rebirth.
Yes, we're bringing it back.
We'll look at this from a distance. We have 2 SKUs here that I just want to show you. One is our Bible print, and the other one is the stool. So let's talk about the stool since it's a little easy. Is this Fabien Javon?
Yes.
Okay, so this is designed by French designer Fabien Javon, and it's a stool or pedestal, or next to the couch is a little table. I always love to have one of these next to a chair because I'm able to put my coffee, my iPhone, just let it sit there, and I get to read the paper in the morning. So here is just a beautiful design, and this has a lot. It plays with your eyes, just depending. It's either a diamond or square boxes. It's one of those geometric things that's really interesting. And so again, carved on each piece.
And hand painted.
And hand painted. Now here we have our Bible prints. Okay, and maybe we'll send you some photos of how these Bible prints are used. So Holly, we'll pull that together. And typically, this is a Buddhist Bible, and when they write them, they use palm leaves. So these are all actual, come closer, these are all actual palm leaves. And what they typically will do is they'll stack them, usually about 5 inches high, in master books. And that's their Bible. I forgot what you call it. And they inscribe all in their writing here, and so
Burmese, actually.
This is actually Burmese, okay. So we will collect these, and typically they use them for a while, and then they move to new ones, not with new words, but just because they wear out. And we love it when they're worn out and kind of aged a little bit. And so we collect them from the temples, and then we created them into art. And here we have a whole variety of actual Bible, pieces of the Buddhist Bible here, and then it's all against a cloth material. So come close, and they can see the cloth hopefully the black cloth material. We sold these very well, and then we had a sourcing issue. There were some political issues about being able to export these and work that through. So we were able to work that through again and bring it back. A very popular item, a very unique item to Tozai. It was one of our first items over 12 years ago, and we are really excited to bring it back. So we're going to tell you a little story about how these are used, and so when you go to the showroom, if you're there in January at one of the shows, take a close look. It really is an amazing piece of art. Wall art's great, and we're so happy to bring it to you. We're going to take a break, and then we'll go to the next one.